Hi guys, OMEGA111SEE. I am doing this with you guys, a journey of what I am. I'm trying to figure out. You're along the ride with me. I've hesitated on doing this, so I feel better you guys are with me. Thank you for watching any of my content, my lives. This is a personal journey that I am opening my life to with all of you. So I the previous video I made is basically the story about how I got literally hailed like a knight, taken to celestial heavens, and given the name Shadow Walker. If that was the only thing I lived to find is the name that would be worth it for all this. So I'm gonna ask my phone, why do Shadow Walkers end up having to fall away from their family and loved ones and friends?
Shadow walkers often distance themselves from family and friends because they are going through a significant, possibly transformative experience. This dark experience is often protective or intense, making it hard to reconcile with their previous lives and relationships.
So that's one of the things that it said. There was another one that was before it. Says based on various fictional and folklore contexts, shadow walkers or shadow people warriors are typically separated from their families and communities due to the dark nature of their powers. And I've never researched much of this besides the other video before this, and maybe one other time just to hear a quick brief. I had to wait, just like everything, to wrap my mind around everything I see or know. Soul Within is completely that great. So basically, they separate and fall away from their family, and I was shown this was going to happen a long time ago at a very young age, as well as many other visions and things I've seen have all come true. That long ago, my mother was like this too. So basically, due to the dark nature of their powers, the need to protect loved ones from corruption, or the necessity of living in a shadow world. I live in the Vales. I was born in the Vales, trained in the Vales, and there's nothing you can do to get out of this. Okay? Assume position and move on. That it is for a greater, higher good. To endure suffering for others, and that is your job. So, darkness and corruption. The shadow is often seen as a defense against shame and repository for negative emotions, leading them to be saturated with darkness, making normal family life impossible. So the fact I was even able to pull it off at all was really well. But the older you get with this, is kind of one of those things. You get more abilities, and after my mother passed, I unfortunately got all of hers. A soul in grief status. Some lore suggests shadow people are essentially souls in grief that act out negative outbursts, requiring to operate alone to avoid bringing harm or destruction to their families. I don't know about that. Dedication to a secretive role. In some contexts, forgotten realms, shadow walkers are elite, secretive, and often merciless vigilantes or assassins who serve a higher dark power, such as the Guild of Shadows, forcing them to abandon normal lives for the sake of their craft. So, cool. I didn't know any of this. This is how I'm born. Craft I didn't learn that I just know. Vulnerability and curse. Some depictions show them as cursed, having to enter a shadow world or void that is too cold, dangerous, or isolating for regular familial life. Yes, I had my kids removed from me because of spiritual warfare. That was tried in court. Well, my daughter's friend brought a Ouija board into the wrong house, let's say. We all evacuate the property, so they all thought I got possessed. No. Well, I'm a portal, so I had to handle all that, and basically, the Queen of Heaven stepped in at that point. sacrifice and betrayal. They may have entered into a contract such as the Elder Scrolls or Goatee lore regarding walkers that require them to trade their familial ties for unnatural abilities or protection. I must have signed up for this or I've been this forever. I remember being here 5 other times as this. So I've been only this. I exist entirely this. Like fabric. Like Pandora. Maybe Sophia stuck in her own stuff. Essentially, the path of the Shadow Walker requires them to become a visitor to the world of light, causing them to fall away from their family to either protect them or because they are consumed by their own darkness. And I'm not consumed by the darkness. I have learned to have the even balance, like the yin and yang completely, but yeah, you have to protect your family. Because whatever comes after me, when I live right, it's like monkey wrenches. And it'll come through anybody if they have any sin at all. It comes from me. It operates through anybody, whether it be family or anything. Or things trying to set my property on fire, and how many times in the last month? Gas leaks. 2. After a year. I lost my dog, unfortunately, to figure it out. I've lost so much weight to this. But everything I already saw was coming anyway. That's the thing about this. You can't hide anything from somebody like me. Unfortunately, I was shown I was never going to be married. I was very blessed to at least get to have children. So I exist and breathe because I have those kids. Has pulled me through a lot of things that I've had to go through and be used to help others in their suffering. And then it's the way, and you go with this flow and you don't resist. Because there's shackles and chains on this. I've tried to run from this, you cannot. You will go when you were told, you will speak when you are. Look at me now. Completely exercised now the exorcist. So if anybody does need any assistance, I would be like the town oracle mystic that back in the day would just be over a community, regarded and seen higher spiritually than a president, king, or queen. I don't look at myself higher though. It's just about this time to have some assistance, because doing anything human at this point, I'm getting to the age of 40, well, I'm 46 now, so the abilities were already too great when I was done, but I've come to become immune to them quite a bit. But still, I'm operating so many things at once, engaging and scanning, like, say I'm not quite the size of the Waiskitis, and I can't find that anywhere in Google. So if anybody has any knowledge on that, let me know. But much love to you all, thank you, and lead with love. Let's get this battle over with light against the darkness, where we just need to come in balance of the two. Yin and yang, completely feminine, masculine, coming against the two, entering the alone only when you find this light, enter within you, unlock all of this. Agnostic, not agnostic, Gnostic, correction, Gnostic, lost scrolls from saints that were close to Jesus in the Nag Hammadi caves, found with the Dead Sea Scrolls, along many other scripts and scrolls. You can refer to this. But anyway, the truth of the light shall set you free. So go with that inner voice, which is the Holy Spirit, this ever guiding light. Anybody need assistance? Get a hold of me. I am free of charge. If anybody can pass this along, anybody has any spiritual emergencies as well as anything going on in your life, I've been through a lot. I'm nobody greater than anybody, just here, used like a puppet, which is okay. If it's to help other people, I will continue to do this. But it does break my heart for my kids and my family that I have to, yeah. Much love all. Thank you.